Hello, what's up, everybody? Cyber Shadow here. Let's try to get this a little. We're trying a little different. We are going to do the pick'ems, right? First, we're gonna start with the college. So what are we on, week 10 or something? And then week 10. So let's just get started. This will probably be a quick little thing. So let's get this fixed. Let's go. First game we are picking from is Baylor in Oklahoma. Oklahoma is 5-3, so is Baylor. Baylor, I don't know if they played last week. I forget. I'm gonna go with Oklahoma to win. Next game, Georgia and Tennessee. It's gonna be a good game, most likely. I'm gonna go with Georgia to beat Tennessee. Next game, UAB and Texas San Antonio. I'm gonna go with UTSA. I think they're a good team. And I think they'll win. It might be close, but whatever. Next game, South Alabama and Georgia Southern. Well, I'm going with the Jaguars of South Alabama. Next game, Arkansas and Liberty. Liberty is on fire. They're 7-1. They're ranked number 23. I cannot believe it. Can you? I don't know. So, I'm going with Arkansas, though, because I don't believe that Liberty can win. Next game, Troy and Louisiana Lafayette. I'm going with Troy to win. The next game, LSU and Alabama. It's going to be a long shot, but I'm going with LSU. It's a long shot, I know, but Alabama's beatable this season, or they seem like it. Next game, Texas and Kansas State. I'm going to go with Kansas State to beat Texas. Next game, Notre Dame and Clemson. Now, this is going to be a battle, I think. Going with Clemson. Next game, Wake Forest and NC State. Going with NC State, I believe. Wake Forest is pretty good, except last week they struggled. They had 8 turnovers, 5 of them in the third quarter, I think, or in the second half. Going with NC State. How many points will be scored in Tennessee, Georgia? I don't know. What kind of question is that? Well, I think we'll just say it's going to be a shootout, most likely. So we'll say about 46. Alright. That's it for the college football picks. I don't know. I'm going with the NFL picks now. So, thanks for joining, whoever's joining. For the season so far of the NFL, we are 72-50. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. However, I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be. Now, hold on. Who? Oh, I did not mean to do that, but Alright, so we're 72-50 for the whole season, right? Okay. The first game of the NFL Week 9, Philly and Houston. I mean, do we really have to ask who I'm going to pick? Going with Philly, 7-0. Come on. Houston is not going to win. And if they did, then I don't know. Like, traveling out, like, let's pick the next game. Well, of course, I'm wearing an Atlanta Falcon shirt. It's gonna be a good game. I'm just going with the Atlanta. I don't know. They're playing the Chargers, but I don't know really. I'm just picking who I feel like, Next game, Miami and Chicago. I mean, Miami is doing good. Chicago played better the last 2 weeks. Yeah, they lost to Dallas last week. They beat the Patriots 2 weeks ago. And, yeah. But I'm going with Miami to beat Chicago. Next game, Carolina and Cincinnati. I'm going with Cincinnati. Next game, Detroit and Green Bay. Now, here's the thing about this game. Green Bay is not looking good. Detroit's looking worse. In this matchup, I'm going with Green Bay. Next game, Indy versus New England. I'm going with New England. Not much of a game. I mean, it could be a close game, but, I think New England's defense is too good for them. Next game, Buffalo and New York Jets. I'm not going with the Jets. I'm going with Buffalo. Next game, Minnesota and Washington. The Commanders. Going with the Vikings. Next game, Vegas and Jacksonville. The Raiders versus Jacksonville. This can be a good game, but I believe that the Raiders beat Jacksonville. Next game, Seattle and Arizona. Now, Seattle beat Arizona the first time. Do I think they'll beat them this time? Well, that all depends. Like, last time they played, DeAndre Hopkins was not eligible to play yet for the Arizona. James Conner was out, the running back. And now I don't know if James Conner is back. But DeAndre Hopkins is. So it's going to make it tough for the Seahawks to win. And, I believe that Seattle gets it done. Again. Next game, the Rams versus Tampa. Now, they're both struggling. They're both going the wrong direction. I'm going with Tampa, though, because I believe their defense will be able to stop the Rams. The Rams are just a mess. Next game, which is the Sunday night game, Tennessee Titans going to Arrowhead to face the Chiefs. Tennessee won last week with the rookie quarterback. However, the only reason they won was because of the running back, Derrick Henry. This time, no, I don't know if Derrick Henry will be enough, so I'm going with Kansas City and Patrick Mahomes. The next game, Baltimore and New Orleans. Now, sometimes Baltimore's 3 losses, they've had double-digit leads and they blew it. I believe that Baltimore wins, though. New Orleans defense could make it tough. And because of that, it asks how many points total will be scored in this. I think the score will be, I think there could be a 38 point game, total points. Now, I don't know if that will actually be the case, but we're just gonna go with it, And by the way, next week, I'm next week when I do this, my sportscast little podcast type thing, I will be going over, pretty soon, right? I will be going over the divisions in the NFL, where they stand, and who's leading the divisions. Because remember, the beginning of the season, right before the season began for the NFL, we did the college football picks week 1, and then we did like prediction for division wise, and I made my division picks who I thought would win each division in the NFL. Well, next week we will go over who is in first right now, and we'll see how we are doing with that. Now, I am going to end this podcast, but I would like to thank anybody that watches my streams. And if you're on YouTube and you catch this, because you couldn't see me live, hit that, click the like, comment, subscribe. And if you're on Twitch, on Twitch, I would love for you to hit that follow button, subscribe if you want. If you want more content, you want to enjoy ad-free stuff, or whatever. Or if you want to enjoy the emotes. But if you're on the YouTube side, click that like and, comment your pics if you see this, and we'll see. And if you want, or if you want, follow me on here and you can catch me live when I do this. Now, I'm gonna be talking about, I think next week I might also talk about a little bit about, I don't know. We'll figure that out. But yeah, the football season has been very good so far. A lot of competitive games through 8 weeks. Let's hope week 9 is the same for the NFL. Let's hope there's some good games in the college ranks, And yeah, just a reminder, next week we will go over the division leaders, and we'll see how I'm doing. Plus, we'll make the picks for week 10. Normally in week 8, this would have been like the recap, checking in, on the division leader and all that. But, since they added the extra week, this is not the halfway point. Next week will be. Or after this week, it will be. Thanks for watching. And I'll see you guys next time. Cyber Shadow out.